just got back in from meeting with Jen. We had a bit of a lunch break, it was lovely. We didn't have anything to eat, just a coffee, but it was a nice opportunity just to sort of like sit, have a chat. Jen can get away from work and so can I. I love having a coffee break, but actually getting off my arse, stopping doing work and then going to meet Jen is very time consuming. It's now 2 o'clock by the time I get back into doing work, so it takes a massive chunk off my day. But it doesn't matter, we had fun. We actually had a chat about what we're going to do when baby comes, because yesterday I kind of like brought the idea up that maybe when baby's here, and because Jen's off work for so long, we could use the opportunity to sort of like venture out, do some trips, go places, whether it's home or abroad. It was an idea, but she seemed very unsure about the idea. Today, after doing some looking on, like, I think before she went to work, she was like online checking to see if it's okay to take your baby places and stuff like that. And there's a lot of people that are going on sort of like crazy adventures, like way crazier than we'd probably want to do, but crazy adventures where they're pretty much newborns. It kind of made her a bit more comfortable with the idea. Personally, I thought that when baby's here, rather than going off abroad and far-flung places, we kind of at least start small and maybe kind of have a bit of a road trip around the UK for a week or so, go to a couple of different places, maybe get on a ferry and go to Ireland, I don't know. Just visit some nice places, go places, do things, because Jen and I are going to be both off, well, I'm not going to be off work, I'm not going to be tied to being at work somewhere, and Jen's off work for so long, it seems stupid just to sit in the house banging her head against the wall. And she was concerned about taking the baby, crying, screaming, that sort of stuff places. I personally don't think it's going to be that much of a problem, but you'll never know until it comes. I think I really need to try and convince her somehow that going to these places is going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. Okay, the baby won't know what's going on, but it's a great opportunity for Jen and I to spend time together and not be just stuck in the house, and then a good opportunity to kind of vlog some interesting things. So I think what I need from you guys is to kind of just let me know what places in the UK do you think would be a really good place to go. Places we can take a baby, not necessarily for the baby's sake, but places that it'd just be nice to go, nice to vlog, and a good opportunity to get out and about. So if you leave your comments down below or hit me up on Twitter at the Oxleys Daily and just tell us your ideas, whether it's go to the seaside, whether it's go to a particular place, I don't know, let us know and we'll maybe compile a list of cool places we could go. I really want to go places. I want the opportunity to maybe spend some time going abroad, maybe before summer holidays or after the summer holidays for a week or something like that, maybe not even that long. I'd love to be able to go to Italy with a baby. It should be a nice place to go. When we were on our cruise recently, we stopped off Amalfi Coast, I think it was. So that sort of area, and it was absolutely gorgeous, and I would love to have spent more time there, but obviously we were on a cruise, you had to get back on, otherwise we'd have got left behind. We'd have gotten left behind, which would have been no good. And we can get flights after the summer holidays, not during the summer holidays, but flights either before or after the summer holidays are practically giving them away. They're at least half the price. It's crazy how much cheaper they are. And if we only stayed in the hotel for a few days, then it wouldn't have been too expensive. It's a much better use of our money than buying a drone, I'll give you that. Anyway, I want to go. Let's try and convince Jen and come up with some really good ideas of places we could go. It has come to my attention that I've been neglecting my other channel project, Dad. Recently we've just been so busy setting up the camera and recording and stuff. There just isn't the time or space for me to be able to do it. Plus most of it is kind of designed to be when baby's here. But there are a handful of sort of like topics I wanted to cover. So I've updated my whiteboard with things that I want to be doing over the next couple of weeks, including regular work and videos. I didn't want to put too many on because it'll overwhelm me, so I just took 4 videos that would be nice and easy to discuss. The plan is to maybe try and get most of them recorded in one go, and then just edit them and upload them as needed, so that they're all ready. I just don't have to set everything up multiple times. The plan, I think, is to maybe use the back bedroom, which for some reason the blind's down in here. Let that in light! Also, what the hell? Oh, my hat hair, really bad hat hair. This is way overexposed, that's a bit better. So I was thinking that maybe if I kind of like set the camera up in here, there's a bit more space, and then if it ends up getting left up, it's not in our way too much. The problem Jen seems to have is whenever I kind of like set things up downstairs, the tripod, the light, everything is just hanging around the living room for ages, so it may be a good thing to kind of just keep it out the way. I should definitely do, if I'm going to do it today, I don't know that I will, but if I do it today, I should definitely do my hair or stick my hat back on.
I was just sitting down to watch Sherlock. I am now up to episode 3 of season 2, if anybody's counting. I'm doing really well, I'm getting really close. This is the last episode in season 2, then I've got 3 episodes in season 3 to watch, which is an awful lot of show, and I have no idea when our Netflix is going to switch off, so wish me luck that I get to the end. And I was sitting down to watch it this evening, and then Chris comes in and he tells me all the things we've got to do today, which makes this one action-packed, yet probably quite boring to watch an evening. We've watched some Sherlock, we have had our dinner, which was really yummy. We are now off out, we're going to go to the supermarket to buy some food. We are pretty much out of dinners for the rest of the week, even though it's Thursday, but we've got a lot of food for the next couple of days. We need to go to Aldi and Lidl, and we need to go to Sainsbury's, because we're trying to be like good with our money. So we're gonna try and go to the cheaper supermarkets first, but I do not know if they're gonna have everything we need. We're gonna go to a million supermarkets, like all of the ones available in town. And then we're gonna come home. We're gonna have probably some snacks. Then we're gonna get changed, and then we're gonna go to the gym, and then we're gonna come home again. And then I'm gonna have a shower and go to bed. That's my evening in a nutshell. How long does it take guys to do their hair? God, I brushed mine. I'm done now.
I made it back in one piece. I'm absolutely exhausted. In fact, I've barely eaten anything. I think we worked out I've eaten 1,100 calories today, and I've burnt in exercise 480. That does not take into account anything I've burned just from sitting around. It's stupid. But we're back with our shopping. We end up going to 3 shops, Aldi, Lidl and Sainsbury's. Sainsbury's for the last couple of bits we just couldn't pick up in Aldi or Lidl. We got a load of tomatoes, some milk, salad for our sandwiches for lunches, some pasta that's twice the price nearly as what it cost in Asda, but it's the only place I could get the whole milk stuff, whole wheat stuff. Some bran flakes for Jen, some mustard, body spray, hummus, orange stuff, oranges, chocolate chips, massive bag of peanuts, some salted cashews, some frozen chopped chilies, some carrots, hand soap, garlic, oh my god, I'm tired just telling you, some bread, some ham for sandwiches, some pork belly, some lamb, and is this about an 8-pack, I think, 6-pack, 8-pack of yogurts. That is a crazy amount of stuff. £21 in total. We spent about £16 in Aldi, Lidl, 16 in Lidl, £2.50 in Aldi, and then a further £2.50 approximately in Sainsbury's, which is just crazy. There's probably about 4 days worth of food there, and 1 or 2 other staples. So it's quite good. Compared to our food bill, what we worked out recently, this is a bargain. Better put it away before it gets all warm and defrosted. I think the only frozen thing we got was these though. Chopped chilies. I hope they're alright. Sprinkle from the carton. If you've been watching our vlogs for any period of time, you'll know that I keep eating chili, I keep rubbing it in my eye or stupid places and it hurts. So now I don't need to cut any. It was only like 85p for that box. And we get chili without all the side effects.
We have not updated our chalkboard in the last couple of days, so I need to update that now. It is now only 93 days until Pip comes, which is amazing.
It's now 10 o'clock, I'm absolutely exhausted. We didn't manage to make it to the gym. We've just gotten back in from taking the dog for his WALK. Yeah, we've just got back in and we're knackered. Jen's going for a shower. The gym's only open for another half an hour. I've done 600 calories worth of exercise today. Basically, I don't need to go to the gym. From an exercise perspective, I am exercised out. I don't need to do any more. But I am knackered. I'm absolutely exhausted. Jen's gone for a shower and I'm just going to wait for her to be finished. And I think I'm going to go for a bath. I just can't wait for a nice hot soak. While we were out for a walk, we had a lovely little chat, trying to figure out what we're going to do for our 2-year anniversary. It's coming up just before Pip's due. And we kind of think, sorry, I got something on my eye. We're kind of thinking that it's the last opportunity for us to spend some time together and alone. And as excited we are, as excited as we are about seeing, meeting, being in focus and having Pip, I'm looking forward to the opportunity of having kind of like a day away, a weekend away or something together on our own. Like a last night of freedom kind of thing. I guess kind of like a bachelor party type thing for Jen and I before we have a kid. I don't know. That's a good enough analogy, I guess. We're trying to figure out where we want to go. We're thinking we might want to go back to where we went. Let me start from the beginning. We got married. Sorry, no, I need to start further back from that. We got engaged at a really cool hotel in the Lake District. And then we went back about a year later when we got married and had our second night as a married couple there, just before we went away to the Maldives. I so wish I was vlogging when we went to the Maldives. We went back when we got married and stayed for a second time. And it was fantastic, great memories. And we think it might be a really nice place to go back. It's a beautiful place. It might be a really nice place to go back for our last night of freedom, I guess. It's going to be a few weeks before Pip arrives, but it's kind of going to be close enough to Pip being here that it kind of will feel like probably the last opportunity, but not too close that hopefully there won't be, Jen won't be going into labour in the middle of nowhere in the Lake District. That'd be really bad. Entertaining, but really bad. So we're going to see if we can make that work. Jen has one more day to book off from holiday, so if we add it onto a weekend, we can make a long weekend of it. And if she's allowed to book it for then, that would be great. I just checked the availability in the hotel, and it looks like they're going to be available. We were hoping for the Saturday, but they don't have your rooms, but they're Friday. Anyway, I think I'm going to have to call it a night. I'm knackered. I don't think I'm going to remember to pick this camera back up when I've had a bath and what have you. I might even fall asleep in the next 5 minutes because I am so tired. Thanks for watching, guys. Give us one of those big old thumbs up. Leave any comments down below, and we will see lovely people tomorrow.